With that, moving to our What's Brewing segment, from a homegrown prototype in Bangalore to Time's Best Inventions Award, Cradlewise, a tech-driven hardware company, is redefining smart sleep solutions for infants. Now, with over 30 million hours of baby sleep data and a new factory in Pune, it is taking its Made in India, designed for the world vision global. Joining me now to talk about building a cross-border hardware startup and the India edge in deep tech manufacturing is Radhika Patil, co-founder and CEO of Cradlewise. Radhika, welcome back to Startup Street. You and Bharat built the first prototype in your Bengaluru home in 2018. Today, Cradlewise is a globally recognized brand endorsed by Time and Sam Altman. What did it take to go from a personal idea to a world-class product?
Yeah, thanks, Shruti, for having me again. It's a pleasure. Yes, I mean, the journey has been very tough, honestly, because you're building for the most nuanced category, the parents, right? So one of the things that has helped us being extremely customer obsessed, because there is no scope for having a beta product. Like you don't have the luxury of having a beta product. So launching to the early adopters, listening to them day in and day out, and just being customer obsessed has helped us build this global scale.
Right. Radhika, you recently set up your own factory in Pune, moving manufacturing from China and Vietnam back to India. Elaborate on what this shift means for your supply chain and scaling strategy.
Yes, we built a state-of-art facility in Pune to scale the manufacturing. It was not just the scaling, but scaling with quality. And also for an innovative product like us, we just need better control so that we have faster cycles on innovation. So definitely the advantage of our manufacturing talent and the push by the PM on Make in India has really helped us take this decision as a next business move for us. So just leveraging the manufacturing talent and the proximity to the ports has been strategic in choosing Pune as the location. And as I mentioned, right, it's the faster innovation cycles that helps us, and also our commitment to the quality as we build a baby tech, world-class baby tech product.
Okay, speaking of Prime Minister Modi, he often says, Make in India, designed for the world, and you've lived that motto with Cradlewise. How do you balance, Radhika, building for Indian parents with designing a product that resonates with families across the US, Canada, and soon the UK and Australia as well?
Oh yes, oh yes. It is very difficult. It's like A.R. Rahman's song. It's loved across borders, right? And building for babies, you have to take the cultural aspect into because it's such a lifestyle and a cultural thing, right? Raising your own child is having so many nuances, and customizing the product for global markets and Indian parents. I think so. What has really helped us is the founder product fit here, right? We as parents can address these concerns upfront, and also we launched in the global market, so we got to test across cultures. And what we have done here is that apart from our smart soothe technology that where basically put sleep on autopilot, we have given a lot of customization, because not only it's the cultural thing, even the baby kind of changes every week in its sleep patterns. So the cradle kind of grows with the baby.
Okay. You've often spoken about the role Cradlewise can play in supporting working parents. Do you see Indian companies incorporating Cradlewise into their employee benefit programs, just as they do with, healthcare or childcare allowances? Could this be a new way India steps up for young families?
Oh, yes, absolutely, Shruti. I think so. India Inc. is like leading the way, and Indian government with the 26 weeks of maternity leave. I think so. It's one of the most pro policies, and I did not have it when I had my first kid. But yes, I'm very happy to see that the parents of today are getting this luxury of being with the baby. I think the most stressful period for parents is the transition, right? When you are starting back work, and then how is it going to work without me? And the good night's sleep is what the India Inc. can help fund and help support in terms of mental health, productivity, and even retention,
Sure.
right? I think so. It will make a huge difference in terms of your bottom line if you support parents and if they come just more confident and refreshed. Apart from that, I think what really plays a role is that it's just that you can have help during the day, but during the night time,
Sure.
you need
Yes.
those quiet hours, and Cradlewise could be a helping hand.
Absolutely. Very quickly, headquartered between San Francisco and Bengaluru, Radhika, you're running a cross-border startup. What is the biggest challenge and the biggest opportunity, and how do you stand apart from global incumbents in baby tech?
Right. So for us, cross-border has worked out amazing because of the talent and the manufacturing expertise that we have in India, and having access to the global market and testing, and being on our toes in terms of the certification standards, right? And having the global platform as our marketing leverage. So for us, it has worked out amazing with the
Okay.
talent from India and the manufacturing expertise that we get in,
Sure.
and having access to the global market. In terms of, we are living, obviously, it is just like living across two time zones at the same time, but wouldn't have done any other way.
Okay, one final question before I let you go. Cradlewise has tracked over 30 million hours of baby sleep data. Radhika, how are you using this massive data set to sharpen your AI, and what's next in terms of product innovation?
Yeah, so this is one thing that, a lot of, the tech innovation lacks is baby sleep data. For adults, it's extremely easy. And now with all the wearable devices and your smart beds, it's very easy to have adult sleep data and to process that data. But for babies, it's very difficult, right? You don't want too many attachments and something touching the baby. So with the contactless monitoring that Cradlewise gets, we have the largest data set for baby sleep, and it helps us power some. I can just give you like cry classification.
Okay.
Why is my baby crying? Or even customizing your sleep pattern and giving. Now the next thing that we are working on, can we coach the parents on what is the right sleep schedule,
Sure.
and where the uh, AI is not just on your laptop and co-pilots while you're
Absolutely.
working, but AI is actually at your home helping
Okay.
you with sleep.
All right, Radhika, we're completely run out of time, but many thanks for joining us on Startup Street today, and wish you the very best with all your expansion plans.
Thank you so much, Shruti. Thanks for having us.
On that note, it is time for